Datacenterpeople is focused on, as the name implies, the data center market. So we specialize in talent for data centers. So unlike any other recruiter, we only look at the data center market itself, but that can extend from all aspects of the data center market. So that can be from planning skills that you need in the data center, to building them, to operating them and maintaining them. It can be selling services into the data center market. It can be selling data center services. It can be selling co-location or hosting. So it covers really the whole span of the data center industry. That's effectively what Datacenterpeople is focused on. Well, obviously, the data center market itself is actually relatively small globally. So the challenge is to find the right person for the right job. The data center market is still a fairly young market. I mean, data centers themselves, the word data center only came into common use probably in the mid-90s, 1990s. Before that, people used to call them computer rooms. Now, the data center itself has become a market, but it's still a very young market. So jobs are different, job descriptions are different, companies are different. Therefore, it's important that we take a proper brief from the client. There is no standard job description that fits everybody. So we have to take a proper brief from the client and make sure that we find the right person to fit. So the challenge is actually matching the person with the specific job. Well, if you're starting in the data center industry, I think today you probably need a degree in a discipline, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a mechanical or electrical degree. I think generally we're looking for smart people, and that's not necessary. I'm not saying that people that don't have a degree wouldn't make good data center recruits. It really does depend on the job, but I think what's important is that they see this as a career. As I say, it's still a very embryonic industry, and if you go into LinkedIn and you have to tick which industry you're interested in, you won't actually see a box for data centers. There is no recognized data center industry. If you want to be a flower ranger or a health gym teacher, there is a box. But working in the data center industry is not really a recognized industry. So the challenge is also persuading people that data centers per se, the data center industry is actually quite an exciting industry. Well, the Latin American market is obviously it's one that we're relatively untouched at the moment. So it's a very big market. It's comprised of a number of different countries. So I think the challenge will be to cover the entire continent, effectively, or subcontinent, from a single base. So I think that's going to be the challenge, is to get the reach of all the countries in Latin America, picking out the ones. Obviously, the primary target would be the ones with high growth. But I think with the way we work, we don't necessarily have to be on the ground. Obviously, we use the internet ourselves, and we use the telephone internet. We use sort of all the modern communication systems, Skype. There's lots of things we can do now that don't necessitate us being on the ground. Although I must say, we do like to meet face-to-face key clients and top candidates. So I think our challenge will be actually to find a place where we can reach out to all the countries. I think the data center market in Latin America is probably the fastest growing region on the planet from where we are. I mean, it just seems to be on fire. In the more established countries, the UK and Europe, it's relatively flat growth, but it's certainly, I would say that Latin America, without question, is today the highest growth area that we see in the world.